Hi guys, and welcome to the submission video. Basically, we're going to start the video with a big update for GradedGem, basically. So we'll have a chat through what's going on with GradedGem, what's going on with your submissions, what's going on with your returns. So let's start off with the submissions. May submissions are all at PSA, and they are all inputted. June 15th submissions are all at PSA. They have not been inputted. That does not include sports, guys. And last but not least, June 30th. So we just want a little chat about this. Basically, because of the vast quantity and you guys loving the service, which we like to see, we were pushed back a week on the May 31st just because we had so many cards. So we just want to set a realistic expectation for this last deadline. Basically, pre-grading, we should be done by Sunday this week. I will be contacting you this week to check if you want pre-grades or not. If you do, that's fine. And then the cards should be inputted Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week, and FedEx should be picking up Thursday. So there's the dates there, guys. I hope that's all okay. I know it's a bit longer than we normally aim for, but just because of the amount of cards we've had, we're just a little bit behind. Right then, the more exciting thing, which is the returns. Obviously, all of Jan returns are basically back now, or they're on the way back. So we're moving on to Feb and March returns. Just to let you know, these are kind of going to be the same kind of order. You could see March returns coming back quicker than Feb. So if we just have a chat about that now, we're looking at around 2 to 6 weeks. There might be a few that also come before that. What I don't want to be doing is giving updates on an individual basis. Let's say you submit an A and I look into your order and I go, oh, yours is going to be back in 2 weeks. And then you tell your friend or whatever, submit a B, let's call him, oh, yours is going to be back in 2 weeks as well, because then that might just lead to disappointment because they could be in a separate order and that could still be 4 to 6 weeks away. So I hope that's understandable. However, the good news is, let's be honest, that these returns are going to be coming back soon. Next up, we are going to talk about the sports card submissions and returns. Unfortunately, PSA have, they've really had a mass of sports card submissions, and that means we can't guarantee any sort of turnaround on those submissions. It's just the reality of the situation. PSA now require us to put it into separate orders, so therefore those orders are going to take longer. I believe they had like a 70% increase on modern cards. But, we'll do our best here, and we're going to talk about the sports card submissions now, especially for cards 2017 and newer. If you have those cards available, we've just set live, and I mean just this moment, the new pricing. PSA increased their prices by 50% to us. We've kind of had to pass that cost along, unfortunately. The prices are $11.99 per card if you send 1 to 49. But if you send 50 cards plus, we've dropped that quite dramatically to £10.49 per card. Also on these, guys, if you want pre-grades for these cards, you must send a list. I can't reiterate how crucial that is to us. Myself or Tom, we are Pokemon card fanatics. We know quite a bit about Yu-Gi-Oh! Even Dragon Ball Super. Sports, we're just trying to get our head around. And there's so many different holofoil types. So yeah, if you guys could please send a list if you want pre-grades. Something else new, which is rather positive, is BGS Crossovers. We have actually quite a lot of demand for these, which is always a bit odd. We normally do it on like a private, personal subject. However, we're going to try it. We're going to trial $29.99 per card. So that's when you got a BGS card. I wish I had one in my hands, which is like a 9.5, and you want to chance it at 10. Or, you want a minimum grade of a 9 at least, so maybe a 9 or a 10 PSA. If you have those cards, you need to enclose your minimum grade that you would accept, either inside the parcel, or when we say, when we give you that email or that Facebook message or the Instagram message saying, submission received, just message us back and go, I want a minimum grade of a 10, I want a minimum grade of a 9 at PSA. But yeah, exciting, that's another new special. Right, let's talk about payments. This update is so big. Payments will be back online. They will be back online in a week or two. We'd rather be disappointed at the 2 weeks, but we kind of are expecting them back next week. If you're worried about payments, please don't be. The service is still going ahead as usual. Your cards have still gone to PSA. They will still continue to go to PSA, even if you haven't paid a thing. I know it's a very odd way of doing it. However, it is the way we've decided to move forward with it. Otherwise, we would have had to frozen the entire service. If you're worried, that when the payments come online, we're going to be haggling, chasing you up for these payments, we're not. We're going to just advise payments are online. If you want to make your orders, you can. When you make your order, we'll assign your order number to your name, to your submission. Nice and simple, done. We understand that situations can be very different depending on what industry you're in, especially if you're in hospitality. We're not going to be chasing payments from you. Obviously, we can't return cards without payment, but yeah, we're trying to be as fair as we can on those. So next up, how do we submit? Well, you can still submit. You basically send to the address down below, enclose your details, we'll log it all, and that's all that really needs to happen. We'll let you know when your submission is received. You don't need to pay for the service. Obviously, the payments are down, so don't worry about that. Just get your cards in, and we'll do the rest. Now talking about our next deadline. So our next deadline is actually going to be an entire month away. It's going to be the 31st of July. Last year, I think we actually took June or July off. We had like a 2-month wait, and that was to create basically GradedGem 2.0. It was a new site, new services, and we eventually want to get to the point where we're offering all of PSA services to you guys in the UK and Europe. So we're going to take 2 weeks basically to create GradedGem 3.0. So when you come back, hopefully in the end of July or start of August, we're going to have a brand new service, a better service. It's going to be better for you as submitters. Payments are going to be better. We're going to have more services available, memorabilia potentially. And yeah, that's basically how that's going to work. All the specials, however, will be active for this end of July. Coins, jumbos, BGS, what's the other one? Boosters, the big ones, boosters. They are all going to be available to submit for the end of July. So hopefully that, takes away a bit that they won't be going out for 2 weeks. Last but not least, email updates. Normally we send email updates to everyone, letting you know where your cards are. Here they are, there they are. We have just been doing that on a single communication basis. So if you've sent a com, we've been trying to answer them within a day. Myself and Tom have been doing that, either Facebook, Instagram, emails. We've been trying to answer every single question in a day. Email updates will be a part of GradedGem 3.0, and they just need to be a lot more ingrained in how we work realistically. However, otherwise, I hope this update has been helpful. If you have got any other further questions, then you know where to contact. It's connor@gradedgem.com or tom@gradedgem.com or the GradedGem Facebook or Instagram. If it is GradedGem related, best to try one of those channels. If you could please try only to contact one of those channels and let that person deal with it, makes it a lot easier. Otherwise, there's been a few instances of me trying to resolve a problem and Tom trying to resolve a problem, and it's been the same problem. Anyway, that is it for the update. I hope that's alleviated a lot of problems or issues. If you do still have any, please don't hesitate to contact. Otherwise, let's get into this submission video. Hi guys, and welcome to the submission video. I think this is going to be the first slot going out for June. So we have Matt, or Mizzy the Golden Child, on Instagram. So a first time sender with GradedGem. So we really do appreciate you sending your submission our way. We have Evolutions, a Venusaur, Mega Charizard, we got the Mega Blastoise EX, the Mega Venusaur again, more Mega Charizards. So obviously you've been opening Evolutions packs by the looks of it. We've got a Mewtwo Gold Star now, what a beautiful card, Shining Mew, Munch Pro Mats as well. They've gone up in price so much recently, as has everything realistically. Pikachu World, a couple of those now, so the different languages, a full binder set of 9 I think it is. I believe it's 9. It's got this really nice set symbol as well, which is pretty cool and different. Japanese or Korean. We've got the Charizard EX from Flashfire. That's definitely a set to watch out for, I believe. Espeon Neo 2 and the Espeon from Neo Discovery as well. Espeon GX, obviously a little bit of an Espeon fan. Moltres, Articuno, Zapdos, Gengar and Mimikyu GX, beautiful. Articuno Legendary Collection Reverse Foil, Mew SM12A, SM12A as well, Tag Team All-Stars, we got some more Neos, Ho-Ho EX from EX Unseen Forces, Red's Pikachu of course, Tag Team All-Stars yet again, Charizard V, Charizard and Braixen GX, and another one from Cosmic Eclipse, Charizard EX from Blackstar Promo, Grumpy Charizard, or Moody Charizard like I like to call him, and the Reshiram Charizard GX as well. Matt, thank you very much for your first submission. Andrew, or Ricky Thunder Pokemon Cards, good friend of the service, and ourselves, Mega Charizard EX and Mega Venusaur EX. Thank you very much. That's Ricky Thunder Pokemon Cards. Jim is up next, and that's Dib Dab Boy on Instagram. So these base set cards have a little bit of story behind them. They are his sons, and we want to see how they do when they're graded. The pre-grades were a little bit there, 8 and 9s, and then some other 6, 7s. So I guess we'll just have to see how they do. At the moment, grading base set makes a lot of sense. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what grades they do eventually get. Machamp First Edition, Magneton, Mewtwo, Nidoking, of course. This is just the base set hollows, guys. You're probably very used to seeing these a million times. The Raichu, which is a beautiful one. The Venusaur, and the Zapdos. Thank you very much. That's Dib Dap Boy on Instagram. Umair is up next, or at low poppin at Instagram. So this is your second submission, so many thanks, Umair. Regigas, we got the Porygon 2. So this time around, we got some EX cards actually. Reverse foils in the main. Ludicolo, doesn't he look cool? Dark Celebi. Obviously, this is not from EX series. Snorlax. Level X cards as well. And a Prime. Yeah, man after my own heart. Love the Primes. Charmander from EX Fire Red Leaf Green. Rattata. Marowak. Dugong. So with Fire Red Leaf Green, they're sometimes called Refractors, which doesn't really make sense. Like, they're just reverse foils. But on the PSA inputting, so whoever inputted this set first put them as refractors for whatever reason. We have EX Emerald. Man, that's really nice, to be fair. With the light, you see the star in the right? Beautiful. Giatum, Slowbro. We got the Tangela with a clay model. EX Deoxys, Solid Rage, Ninjask. What's this little dude? Shaninja, Master Ball from EX Deoxys. Poliwhirl look ready for a fight. We then have Boost Energy, Darkness Energy, the Leaf. I love the Holofoil energies. They do look something spectacular, especially if you can get the light on them just right. Erica's Venusaur First Edition, Nidoking throwing a rock. Raichu looking very pleased with himself. Butterfree and the Rapidash Umair at low popping. Thank you very much. Got Joe, or Joe Can't Play Bass on Instagram, so go and check it out. We're going to start off with some Yu-Gi-Oh! Lava Golem. I always remember this one because my brother had this card and I wanted it for so long and he wouldn't let me have it. And, well, he lost his collection in the end. No idea where it went. Charizard EX, Kadabra Legendary Collection, Pidgey Legendary Collection, Snorlax. We have the Energy Retrieval, Tentacle, Vulpix is also Joe's very first submission with us, so we really do appreciate you sending with us. Joe Can't Play Bass on Instagram, so go and check it out. Why did you submit this guy, though, man? But you did submit this one, so you get an extra 5 seconds. Whenever I do a video, if there's a graded Groudon, I'll use my Instagram tag, so if there's a Groudon, I give you an extra 5 seconds in the video. If you send 100 Groudons, I cannot guarantee that will be the case, because that would just basically be a video. But anyway, thank you very much, Joe, and a Didier Drogba at the end. Marc is up next with 51 cards. I actually lost a bet with Marc recently on a Hidden Fates full set. His price that he estimated was closer than mine, so I had to send him a bag of Skittles back with his returns, which is all good fun. Exactly the sort of stuff we want the service to be about. Although I'm not going to lie, I would have much preferred to have won the Skittles rather than losing them. Greninja GX, so these are all Detective Pikachu. Very, very cool cards for Japanese. Obviously, they're all reverse foils instead of holofoils that we got in the UK, well, and the US and English versions, basically. Snubble, Lickitung, Ditto. Obviously, Pikachu. I think many people forget what a successful release that was. It was a great movie as well. Very thoroughly enjoyed it. Now we move on to the Moltres Zapdos, the Hyper Rares, the Silvally. Again, another full art, couple of those. Mewtwo GX, Guzzlord GX, Mrs. Golduck from Japanese Gym. We have two Mrs. Psyducks, which look, and Sabrina Psyduck. Much prefer the Misties. Eevee from Hidden Fates, of course, still seeing plenty of Hidden Fates coming through the service. Charmander, Golisopod GX, Ancient Mew again, Drampa GX, Moltres Zapdos and Articuno. Got a Hyper Rare and Shibuya's Pikachu as well, with a Metagross EGX and a Moltres Zapdos and Articuno GX stained glass to end it. Thank you very much, Marc. Tarandeep or Tazgil is up next. We've got an Erica's Venusaur. We got this tornado looking thing. Steelix Neo, love the Hitmontop whirring around. We got the Mew Team Rocket and a Hitmontop yet again. Blissey from Neo 3. Dragonite from Game Boy promos, I do love those. Oh, I love this Lugia from Team Up. It really is just a winner, isn't it? Misty's Gyarados Gym Challenge and the Golduck. We have the Jumpler from Neo 1. Skamori. Team Rockets R Energy, very, very cool card. Schmergle. Scizor with the Neo Discovery, Sabrina's Alakazam, couple of those, and the Azumarill as well. Thank you very much. That's Tazgil on Instagram. Adam or AW Trades is up next. We have the Mr. Mime, the Pinsir Jungle, Raichu Fossil. We got the Gengar as well, Dragonite, Rocket's Mewtwo. It is Rocket's Mewtwo with the tiny holofoil. Blaine's Arcanine, incredibly popular at the moment. This one, it's darker than the rest, which is interesting if you're into that sort of thing. We've got the Koga's Beedrill, Azumarill, Lugia, of course, couple of those as well, and the Entei. Thank you very much, Adam AW Trades. Up next is retro_dodo on Instagram, and what an Instagram it is. It's got a load of cool collectible stuff that, you know, I reminisce about quite a daily basis, and they have a lot of content and a lot of followers as well, guys, like 40k. So congratulations to them for building such a cool Instagram, and we're really happy that you've decided to submit with GradedGem. We have the Articuno Supreme Victors, Raikou Revelation. We got the Hyper Snorlax VMAX. I do love this card. The Lapras VMAX as well. Frosmoth with that gold. Loving it. Nidoking from base. Vaporeon from jungle. Jolteon as well. A couple of those. Clefable from jungle. Kangaskhan jungle. A couple of those as well. Not always the easiest to get these cards in decent condition, so congratulations on acquiring them. We've got the Nidoqueen, Venomoth, Hitmonlee from Fossil, Raichu looking very cute, Dragonite, probably the most popular card from Fossil, right? Dark Golbot Team Rocket, a first edition Giovanni's Nidoking, and Koga's Ditto. Retro_Dodo on Instagram. Go check it out. Scott's Binder on Instagram is up next. We've got Rocket Scizor EX. I love the Moltres promo. They're so very difficult to get in decent condition. You're going to need a big binder if you're going to keep these in binders once they are encapsulated and returned to you. I think they do them though, don't they? You can fit 4 cards on either side. I believe that's the case. Altaria EX, Rocket Suicune EX, a Groudon Gold Star. That's what we want to see. Maybe you get an extra 5 and 5 seconds on top of that. Looking very, very beautiful. Thank you for submitting such a cool card. The Gyarados Gold Star as well, and the Pikachu. You have some amazing cards here. Lugia First Edition, Stadium card, Lucky Stadium. Mewtwo. It looks like it's going to be a really, really good submission to see encapsulated. We'll see what grades they get as well. Although, to be honest with those cards, the grade hardly matters at the moment. Blaziken EX, Mr. Mime EX from Fire Red Leaf Cream. Legend Maker, Suicune EX. Another Groudon. You're really trying to get an extra 5 seconds on the videos, aren't you? Milotic, I do love that card. Beautiful. Rayquaza EX, Absol EX from Power Keepers. Flygon EX with those weird, massive bug eyes. Scizor, Charizard Level X, Charizard EX from Flashfire. I expect this card we're going to see a lot more of, oddly enough. Don't ask me why. Genesect EX, Mega Latios EX, Ho-Oh EX. Whether these EXs also increase in popularity as well. It's been a couple of years now, hasn't it? Since we've seen EX Pokemon, so maybe we're going to see more of these full arts coming in. Fold Canyon EX from Steam Siege, Virizion, Terrakion, Fundoras, Tornadus, of course, it wouldn't make sense one without the other. Zekrom, beautiful gold card, Regigas, Shaman, and the Umbreon, Karen's Umbreon, and Sneasel. Thank you very much. That's Scott's Binder on Instagram. Chris or Poke Chris UK on Instagram is up next. We've got the Meowth Black Star, beautiful Typhlosion there, Dark Typhlosion. Near Destiny, obviously my favourite set, so I love every single one of those highlights. For Mischievous, we got the Wobbuffet from Near Discovery and the Scizor. Still a lot of WOTC, even though it isn't limited. Still a lot of WOTC coming through the service, which is really good to see. Obviously, no first edition in Legendary Collection. Houndoom, what a beauty. We then have these reverse foils, Slowking as well, Dark Vileplume Team Rocket, Charizard from Expedition, Marill and Magikarp, I always like to call that card. Oh, beautiful Mew, absolutely stunning. We did return a PSA 10 not too long ago to have a submitter here. And we got a Cypher as well. That is Poke Chris UK on Instagram. Mike is up next with 30 cards. We've got the Mario Pikachu. Of course, more of those to see as well. The Luigi Pikachu Full Art. Team Skull Grunt. So we've got some stunning cards here. We're expecting some high grades on these, to be honest with you. And they look pretty pack fresh. So it'll be interesting to see how we do. Beautiful reverse fold Pikachu and Zekrom GX. Love this with the Thunderbolts coming out. And they really do come out. They're almost 3D on the card. The big air balloon. We got the Charizard Poncho, Birthday Pikachu, Black Star promo, Venusaur, Ancient Mew, the Moltres Shooting Fire, Zapdos, and Articuno. Entei reverse foil. We've also got the Pikachu Black Star promo, Mewtwo, Marill, and the Charizard from CP6, of course, Mega Blastoise, and the Mega Venusaur. Thank you very much, Mike. Grant is up next with just the one card, but it is a Machamp first edition, so best of luck with this submission, Grant. Jake is up next, also with the one card. It is a Reshiram GX, so best of luck, Jake, and hopefully we can bring back the 10. Elizabeth is up next. I believe this card has been submitted for your son. Lovely Shining Mew from Shining Legends, so best of luck with this. Chris is up next with 11 cards. We're going to start off with the Blastoise from base, the Charizard, then the Venusaur. We then have Cherish Ball from Unified Minds. We love this boss's orders. When we pulled this out of your submission, we thought, wow, what a card. Beautiful. Zamazenta V, Zacian V, Zamazenta V, the gold rare, Marnie looking great, Glaceon GX, and Marnie again, full art. Thank you very much, Chris, for using us. Next, we have a man with 2 cards, and wow, what a 2-lot of cards. We've got the Dark Charizard first edition from Team Rocket, and that Charizard Gold Star. Absolutely beautiful, so thank you very much for submitting these cards through GradedGem. Now moving on to Joshua, that is Debelepsky Hip Hop on Instagram. You can see it below. So we're going to start off with some Yu-Gi-Oh! We've got the Slifer, the Obelisk, another Slifer now, the Winged Dragon of Ra. Is that another Obelisk? It is indeed. Beautiful card. Exodia, right leg of Exodia. Apologies for that. Left leg, right arm, and the left arm as well. Joshua, thank you very much for this submission. Moving on to Connor, and no, it is not myself. We have Shrine of Punishment. We've got Marnie, Boss's Orders, that bloody lovely card again. Zacian V, Charizard base, the Metal Saucer, Blastoise from base, Machamp first edition, Venusaur base, Mr. Mime from Jungle, and last but not least, we have got Bede as well. What a beautiful card. Thank you very much, Connor. Matt, or Pokemon _ Unboxing, is up next. Thank you very much for sending with GradedGem. We got the Charizard, Yveltal, Jirachi. These cards are beautiful, aren't they? So from the Pokemon collection, absolutely stunners. The Altaria, the Pikachu Ponchos, can't remember which one that one's called off the top of my head, Pikachu GX, and then this beautiful promo as well. Go and check out Pokemon _ Unboxings. Tony is up next, or Tony _ Mem on Instagram. We got the Blaine's Arcanine, Giovanni's Nidoking, a Butterfree from Neo 2, the beautiful Blaine's Moltres, and Giovanni. Thank you very much, Tony. Next up, we have Mohammed with 10 cards. We've got the Pidgeot EX, the Charizard EX. Looks like you've been opening up some evolutions. Actually, I don't know anyone who hasn't been. Mewtwo EX Popmos, Mega Pidgeot EX, Mega Venusaur EX, Mega Blastoise EX, the Dragonite, big guy as well, and the Mewtwo. Thank you very much, Mohammed. Moving on to Jesse now with 11 cards. Starting off with this beautiful Charizard. Couple of those, in fact. The Zacian, and let me guess, Zamazenta, indeed. The lovely Shining Gyarados. This is a big submission here from Jesse. Shining Magikarp as well. Espeon from Neo Discovery. Umbreon from Neo Discovery. Blastoise from base. Charizard GX as well. And the Blaine's Ninetales. Thank you very much, Jesse. Gavin is up next, or Geeky Lad 1989, so go and check it out. We got the Charizard reverse foil, Charizard from CP6. Can't see enough of Charizards, can we? Mewtwo GX, Rocket Snorlax, I do like that one, to be fair. It's like, yeah, he is a bad guy, but he can't be bothered to move. Jangmoa, Espeon and Deoxys GX, that is cool, to be fair. Piplup from Cosmic Eclipse, and the Vaporeon from Jungle. Thank you very much, Gavin. Moving on to Adrian now. Adrian has 22 cards. We have the Blastoise, a Slowking first edition from Neo Gen, really cool. Venusaur, Weedle getting beaten up as usual. Ampharos first edition, Lieutenant Surge's Electabuzz from Gym Heroes. Rocket Cypher, Victreebel from Jungle. Poliwrath from base. We got a Dark Alakazam Team Rocket. Misty's Seadra as well. Unknown A, Neo Discovery. Charizard from base. Blaine's Charizard, Jim. Charizard from base yet again. Beautiful Pikachu reverse foil. Then I have a Blastoise GX. The Charizard GX from Detective Pikachu. Mew reverse foil from Japanese Southern Islands. Pidgeot, I bet Tom would have been happy to see that. We then have the Charizard CD promo. And this is absolutely stunning. The Moltres Team Up pre-release. Wow, love that. So thank you very much, Adrian. Mitchell, or Poke.Hobby on Instagram. It's been a pleasure talking to you, my friend. You have got an insane collection. So people go and check it out. Poke.Hobby. We have Zapdos now from Fossil. We got the Hypno first edition. The Raichu from Fossil. Light Togetic, which we always love to see, from Neo Destiny. You don't see a lot of Neo Destiny, do you? Hitmonchan from base. Black Star Promo Mew Holofoil. I think we have, whoa, okay, one of them. A few Aerodactyl pre-releases as well. We got the Charizard, the Charmander, Charmeleon with a Tornado of Fire. We got the Charizard, Squirtle stuck in a water box. Don't know how that works. Same with Wartortle with Headbutt. Blastoise stuck in a water lunchbox. And what else we got? We got the Bulbasaur. We got Ivysaur. Oh, not a big fan of that Ivysaur. Venusaur doing Solar Beam into the sky, shooting down a helicopter. Dratini, Dragonair, and of course, Dragonite. Next stack now from Mitchell, or Poke.Hobby on Instagram. Guys, go and check it out. Their collection is pretty insane, to be fair. It's probably better than mine, unfortunately. Zapdos, a couple of those. We've got a Zapdos again from base, Alakazam from base. We've got the Raichu from base, Nidoking base, Nidoking again base, Pidgeot. Got the Cypher from jungle, Clefable jungle, Venomoth, Jolteon. How many have we got from jungle? Oh, and then we do have some Charizard SM211s, which are beautiful cards. CP6 Charizards, a few of those as well. Mew Blackstar promos, holos as well. Mitchell, thank you very much for sending in your cards with GradedGem. Moving on to Alp now with 4 cards. We got the Togetic, we got the Pikachu Blackstar promo. I haven't seen too many of that one actually. Sabrina's Psyduck and the Pikachu from Cosmic Eclipse. So thank you very much, Alp, for your submission. Moving on to Gary now with 7 cards. Start off with a beautiful Black Rose Dragon. Odin, Father of the Asaya. I think I've got that wrong, but either way. Black Wind Dragon. I do love these ghost rares. Elemental Hero something. Elemental Hero something. I can't see from where I'm sitting, actually. It's very hard to read. We've got Chaos Phantom. And last but not least, we've got Elemental Hero Dark Bright, which looks absolutely awesome. Thank you very much, Gary. Next up, we have Daniel or Harlan35. A beautiful Vaporeon. DP4 cards now. Don't see a lot of Diamond and Pearl, English or Japanese. Maybe that will change with the prices going the way they are. Last but not least, we have a Tom Brady. So thank you very much, Daniel. Will is up next with 7 cards. We're going to start off with a Charizard GX from Burning Shadows. What a beautiful one to start off with. The Stained Glass Moltres, 2 Full Arts, Eevee Munch, Rowlet Munch as well, and the Psyduck. Thank you very much, Will, for this submission. To end this submission video, we have a massive submission from Matt, or _Pokemon Trader. What an Instagram that is, to be fair. We got Giovanni's Gyarados, we got Sabrina now, we got Rocket's Mewtwo. We got a lot of WOTC cards. I don't know where you got them from, but it's always good to see them. Typhlosion Blackstar promo, Dragonite Reverse, Expedition now, Meganium, Dark Ampharos Neo Destiny, Dragonair and Dragonite, Slowking from Neo Gen, Blaine's Arcanine, very popular at the moment. Love this Gyarados. Unknown A, we got a Metal Energy First Edition, might I add. Dark Charizard, we got a couple of those. We got the Dark Blastoise, Houndoom from EX Unseen Forces, Pidgeot EX, a few Pidgeots actually. But we might have more Pidgeots than Groudons, another one in this submission, which is just not acceptable. Brocket's Grit, Dragonite EX, Misty's Determination, flying at you. Pokedex from Evolutions, of course, and then you have the base set one just after. Double Colourless Energy, Shining Gyarados now with Neo Revelation, Dark Dragonite First Edition, Dragonite First Edition from Fossil, Snorlax Jungle, Stamp Promo Dragonite, Mashamp First Edition, Giovanni's Mashamp, Aerodactyl Fossil, Jungle. See, look at the amount of WOTC cards we have here from Matt, _Pokemon Trader on Instagram. Go check it out. Got a really cool Lugia logo as well. Nidoqueen Jungle. We got the Dark Golbat First Edition. Cypher from Jungle. Giovanni's Nidoking. Magneton from base. Dark Weezing from Team Rocket. Lieutenant Surge. Very, very difficult card to get in anywhere near a gem. We've got the Mewtwo Blackstar promos. Skamori. Ditto First Edition. Dark Raichu. Arcanine Blackstar promo, Entei Reverse Foil, Muck Fossil, Hitmonlee Fossil, got a Victory Bell from Jungle, Dark Slowbro, Kangaskhan, the Stamp promo again. Look at the amount of cards we have. It is pretty darn impressive, and that is not it. Second stack incoming. Second stack now from Matt, or _Pokemon Trader. So go and check it out, guys. We have got Dark Arbok First Edition, Jumpluff, Clefable from Jungle, Poliwrath Base, Pidgeot Jungle, Ampharos Neo Genesis. Yeah, so guys, if you've been a Pokemon collector for like the past 3-4 years, then you could have just picked up these cards over time. Conditions could vary, but you know, you've just had them in the bind, like a Shadowless Hitmonchan. Maybe you've spent like 20 quid a month on cards. It doesn't matter. You would probably have quite a big WOTC holofoil set. If you have those, then maybe just check them out and see if any of them are worth grading. We're more than happy to help. You know, contact us at any point. Dark Magneton now, and especially with the prices the way they are. I mean, at the moment, a lot of it, obviously, you have to make your decision yourself. But a lot of it is definitely worth getting encapsulated with PSA. Here comes Team Rocket. Just a massive number of collectors coming into the scene, which is really good, to be fair. It's good that, you know, the scene can grow, the hobby can grow. It's never a bad thing to have growth. Pokemon Trader with Farfetch'd. We then have Squirtle from base set. Feraligatr first edition as well from Neo Genesis. Dark Alakazam Team Rocket. Alakazam base. Sabrina's Alakazam Gym Challenge. Blastoise EX. We then have the Ninetales break card as well as the Nidoking. Don't see many breaks nowadays, do we? But there's a few there. Dragonite EX from Anything But, of course, Evolutions. Mega Slowbro EX. Dark Blastoise Team Rocket. Blastoise again Holofoil. Jungle Vileplume. Dragonite Stamped promo. Mewtwo base, Mewtwo stamp promo, Dragonite EX now, Mega Pidgeot EX, Slowbro EX, Mewtwo EX, again a few of those, Mega Pidgeot EX and a Kabutops and a Umbreon. Last lot of cards now from Matt or _Pokemon Trader. Big thanks to anyone who's got this far in the video. If you could please like and subscribe, that would be appreciated. We try and get these submission videos out as quickly as possible, really. Same with the returns, Devolution Spray, Abracadabra as well, and it's been really cool that the amount of people watching these videos nowadays. Charmander, Ivysaur, what else we got? We got a Wartortle, of course. We have Charmeleon again, a couple of those, double colorless energy, of course, spelt wrongly I might add. Dratini, Pidgeot, what else do we have here? An Eevee from Jungle, Rocket's Mewtwo, Gym Challenge first edition. We then have Giovanni, Blaine first edition, Raikou E4, Charizard from Evolutions, Lugia Neo Genesis, beautiful. Typhlosion as well. Typhlosion first edition. A few of those actually, wow. Pretty cool. Blaine's Charizard first edition. Not an easy card to get, is it? Charizard, a Venusaur Black Star promo, impossible to get in 10 almost. Erica's Venusaur, and the first edition. Lieutenant Surge's Gym Challenge, a couple of those. Mega Venusaur EX, Haunter first edition, and the Gengar, Mr. Mime Jungle, and the Slowking Neo Genesis as well. Many thanks, Matt, _Pokemon Trader. Huge thank you to everyone who's submitted this month, and huge thank you to everyone who's here. Definitely go and check out the Instagram guys. They're all in the links below. So yeah, anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, and see you soon.